Hi Apartment Therapy, my name is Tamiko and you are in my 1,200 square foot apartment in Montclair, New Jersey. Let's take a look around. So A Wanderlust Home is a company that I've started that I travel to find really cool items from other countries. You'll see throughout my home some of these things that I have sourced. So my living room space, I've titled it Granny Glam, and I've added romanticized because Granny got romantic. And here's where you'll see really the whimsical European aesthetic come to life. I wanted to bring some colors in the space that really worked. For instance, I have this really pretty orchid that's in this lilac and purple, and I brought it into the chairs. I have my flat screen television here that is not a Samsung, and I actually did a DIY and framed this television myself. So it's not in perfect condition, as you can see, but it kind of gives the look that I'm going for to kind of go with my gallery wall theme. I love this antique. Actually, it's a dresser that I've turned into a TV stand, and it holds some of my pieces from A Wanderlust Home, but it's also a very functioning piece to hold my television, to add some really cool accessories. This really fun piece, I wanted it to remind me of Mary Poppins. So it's kind of like an old school vintage British car that goes with the theme of my living room. The sofa is definitely the focal point in this space. I wanted to bring some softness to it by adding some light colors like pink to kind of tone down the boldness a little bit, but still having it really scream, I'm here, I'm bold, I'm green, and adding some drapery in the same color to really make it come together. I added this trim. This didn't come with the drapery, and some double stick tape and some trim from Etsy, and voila, there you have it. When I'm designing a tablescape, I really love to, bring something together that most people can relate to. So for this instance, I wanted to really showcase the transition of summer into fall. So it's not fully fall, so you still have your rattan and your wicker and your dragonflies, but the color theme is kind of letting you know that fall is arriving very soon. So my dining room, I actually call it the blue room because obviously it's blue. When I think of blue, for me it's the ocean, it's the sky. It's a sense of calm for me. And it's also a neutral. So I love that I can decorate my tablescape in any theme and it always works because blue is a neutral color and it just really makes the other colors pop. In my dining room is also my work from home area. My desk is blue, which is the same color as the paint wall, which is Benjamin Moore Evening Sky. So I wanted it to kind of disappear along with the ghost chair that's clear. So it kind of just makes this area not look so here I am in your face. And even covered my computer in blue just to kind of make things disappear as much as I can. There are some highs and lows in my home, and I found these dining chairs, believe it or not, on Walmart. And people are like, what? But it's easy to clean up, or I wouldn't get so upset that I spent so much money on something and food or wine got spilled on it. It's functional but affordable, and it looks great in this space. This cupboard is where I house a lot of my Wanderlust Home items. I wanted this to, it's like a little miniature French doors that I wanted to mimic the French doors here when you enter the dining room. And it was black, and I wanted the color to pop a little bit. Me being me, I saw the amount of work it would take to complete this project, and I just kept it real, and I did not finish the inside. It is what it is. However, I wallpapered the inside, which they're not cranes, but they're blue robins, I think. I really like how it came out. And I also love that it looks, I don't want to say it looks vintage, but it looks like, grandma's cupboard. So now we are in my bedroom, and I wanted to achieve a very zen spa-like space. So there are not many colors in this room because I wanted it to really remain very calm and soothing. I actually designed this bed that you see, the headboard and the footboard, and it is very curved, so it kind of has wings, as though you're receiving a hug. And I designed the bed inspired by my mother. The bed is called the Felicia Bed. The bed was designed so you can have side tables in these little nooks that are creating the curve. I even brought a little bit of the granny glam in here. I did wall-to-wall drapery just to kind of give the illusion that it's in front of a window, but there's no window. This is really a room that is meant to be very peaceful and relaxing, a place that I don't bring any worry or stress in here because I really want to, it's designed to feel relaxed, and that's exactly what I feel when I'm in this space. Obviously, when you walk into the apartment, I don't have a lot of space. So I created a wall here for my coats and hats and bags. Just a fun detail of a top hat because it's bringing the whimsical to the space. And here there's a matching fox with his top hat. With this door, I wanted to create kind of a toile, whimsical theme that you can see kind of carries out throughout this small entry with a table skirt. It is honestly more to house my shoes, since I don't like shoes to be seen in the entryway. So it's a little crazy. So literally it's like a grab and go as I'm leaving my apartment, and then they're covered so you don't see the mess of shoes when I walk through the door. So I love being in the kitchen. This is where I am most of the time when I'm home, when I'm cooking. I love long prep times. So I have obviously kind of a cutting board. Literally this, I cleaned it as much as I can, but there's onions and garlic and all kinds of things that are chopped on here. So it probably smells like that, which is good. And I love that everything is so close together. So it's almost like a dance that I have to do. Stirring something up here, I can use a spice and pour it in, or move back here and grab whatever I prepared here to add into my meal. And then my spices are here. My pots are here. I can just grab something. My knives are displayed. So it all works. And of course I make it look very pretty because it has to look aesthetically beautiful at the same time. It reminds me of farmhouse. It reminds me of a kitchen in London or Paris. I have a red door, kind of embodies the beautiful doors in London. This is also the door to the pantry. So here by the sink, I wanted to do a little something different. I removed my doors that were here and I added a cafe curtain here just to kind of give it a little bit of more charm and character. Under here is really where I store like cleaning supplies and things that I just want to hide away. So this was a silver countertop dishwasher that I wrapped in copper peel and stick paper, just to kind of add the charm and the beauty of the copper that you see throughout the kitchen. And then I thought, why stop there? Let's bring it to this countertop here. My little kitchen cart that I added the copper paper here as well. That's with my oils and my candlestick holder. And then I didn't stop there. I went and also changed the handles to copper and the knobs, and it also works well with my microwave that has those copper elements. So it kind of just all goes together just to bring that European charm into the space. So my bathroom is very small. Drying yourself off out of the shower, it's like you got to stand in one spot to get the job done. But it works, and it's pretty with wallpaper peel and stick that has not peeled off the wall yet, with a lot of steam action going on in there. I don't use standard shower curtains. I actually use drapery as my shower curtains to kind of give it really length. So I raised the shower curtain rod so it actually puddles on the floor, which I like because it's giving that kind of puddle drapery look in the bathroom. What I love most about my home is that it's me. It's completely authentic to what I have brought to the table. It is my quirkiness, it is my bubbly personality, it is colorful, it is everything that I've wanted. You know, granny glam that is very cozy and very whimsical, and it does remind me of my grandmother with beautiful home cooked meals and love and feeling safe, and that's what my home represents.